This is a video by Richmond. Today we are working on a Saturn S series. This happens to be a 1998 model. And what we're doing today is we are replacing the throttle position sensor, which is back here on the throttle body next to the intake manifold. Now this procedure will pertain to all the Saturns except the 2000 to 2002 dual overhead cam. They're a whole different deal on the way they have the intake manifold. So first thing we're going to do is disconnect our negative cable from the battery and take out our airbox cover and inlet to the throttle body. Now to take that airbox off, we have 4 clips here. We have the fresh air hose right there, and then over on this side we have a spring clamp. Now we can remove the unit. Next thing we need to do is to remove the electrical connector from the sensor. We'll get in there with a screwdriver, lift up that lock, and remove the connector. Next we need to remove the 2 screws that hold the sensor on. One's right here, one is in the back where you can't see it. They are T20s. We'll start with the one back here. Now once we get it loose like this, we can remove the socket and we will move it out by hand. Take your time. It's in a tight spot back there. Okay, I think it's right to the end, so I can be able to pull it out with my fingers. There it is. Now for the top one, I'll do the same thing. Take the socket off. You don't want to drop your socket or the screw. Okay, that's it. And we should be able to take that out by hand now. There it is. Now when you remove the sensor, pay close attention to what happens to it as you pull it off the shaft. Right about this position right here, I can feel it pulling down. It's pulling the sensor down right there. Now it's stopped. So when we go on with our new sensor, we want to be right in that configuration right there. Another thing you want to pay close attention to is that little pin right there on the body. It goes into a corresponding hole in the throttle body. Alright, let's say this is our new sensor. We'll go in, go on the shaft. Now we'll rotate it up. Right there, I felt the pin go in, and she's solidly on the throttle body. Now if you want to double check, just move the throttle shaft right here. And if it's nice and smooth, You got it. So now all we have to do is put our screws in, put our electrical connector back, put our air intake on, put the negative cable to the battery, and that's it. We will have replaced our throttle position sensor on our Saturn S series.